Okay guys, so this is a room review for cabin 9694, and it is a balcony room with it's in the aft part of the ship, so the back part of the ship. Here is your safety information with your muster information, and then you do have a peephole so you can see if someone's knocking, assuming you're tall enough. I am not, so that is useless to me. After you come in, the thermostat is right on the wall here, so you do have full control, which is really nice. It's digital, so very easy to set your temperature. And then you also need a key card in this slot here. You do need a key to power the electricity, so it doesn't have to be your actual boarding card if you don't want to risk using that. Just bring some kind of a card to work in this. Okay. And then off to the right, sorry, this is a really tight squeeze here. This is a connecting door. So this room is a connecting room. For some of you, that may be an issue. I personally don't mind, so it didn't bother me. And then there is a full body mirror. Makes it really nice and easy to check your outfit before going out for the day. And then you have your trash can. Let me see if I can, there we go. There's the trash can. So it's a little trash can, but it'll work. And then you have your desk. So one of the things I really like, this is a really nice desk, to be honest. The chair is comfortable. It's nice kind of satin looking chair, and it's very comfy. And then it's a good workspace for the desk. So you definitely have enough room for a laptop if you're going to be doing something on the computer or whatever you need the desk for. I find that there's plenty of space. It does have a little cubby right here so you can put stuff in it. You have a ledge if you want to put things on top of the ledge. And then of course you have all your outlets. So starting over here, you have two of the regular outlets. I personally like to bring a hub. I'll show you guys later. That I plug into here, and it lets me add like a bunch more outlets, which is amazing. You do have two USB ports right here, which is great. This one, is this a European one? I always feel like I should know this, but I never do. And then of course right here, you have your lights. So those lights make it so that you have a really nice lighted mirror in front of the desk. It's great for if you want to do makeup or just want some soft mood lighting. Okay, and then when you come in, obviously they have all this information for you. So you have how to connect to the internet. It has, here's some things that a sheet of paper for what you get for being like a loyal royal, basically. You have your compass, or your cruise compass, which is your newsletter. And then you do get your Player's Edge, which is for gambling. I'm not sure what this is. This was in here. So I'll open that up in a minute. It's probably just a welcome back letter from the casino. I purchased internet ahead of time because it was on sale. So this is basically showing you how you connect to the internet. You do also get a couple of face masks. And then you also get some hand sanitizer, which is great. And then if you signed up for excursions ahead of time, they do put the tickets in an envelope waiting for you. The one other thing I really like about this room and this desk, so if you pull this out, you can see that your desk actually pulls out too. Let me see if I can, hard to do it with one hand. But as you can see, it is moving. So if you wanted to use this desk for room service, you definitely could. You could basically set it up as a table and use the sofa for the chair, or use some people sitting over here and then one person in the chair with the table in the middle. So I just think that was a really good way to do it, because otherwise it's kind of like, well, if you have more than one person, where would you eat if you wanted room service? So, okay. Let's move on. Now, the hutch here is really nice. It has lots of drawers. I'll show you those. It does come with a kettle. So you can heat up your water if you want some tea or just want some hot water, or if you have like instant coffee or whatever it is. They do give you some mugs. They give you some tea with sugar options. And then there's a spoon in here in this bag. Or there's a couple actually, and they're metal, so that's nice. Okay. And then I actually get ice twice a day from my steward. So my steward's name is Walter, and he's amazing. And he already brought me some ice. So that's great. I like to have really cold beverages. So twice a day, ice bucket, tongs, 2 glasses is what he's going to be bringing me. And then I ordered the Evian water bottle package. This was, I think, $24 for 12 1-liter bottles of Evian. And I actually don't really care for Evian water, but it was the only one that they had. So I bought it because I always like to make sure I have plenty of water bottles in the room, especially because late at night, if I'm just in the mood to snack on something, I don't want to have to go up and find water somewhere on the ship. So I definitely like having these. Here's the lamp. Obviously, light switch, turns it on and off. It's just a nice decorative lamp. And then here's a bunch of the drawers. So you do have in here, you can order breakfast. And I believe the continental breakfast is complimentary. Anything else, there is a surcharge. But I mean, this is amazing that you can just hang this up the night before and then wake up and they will have your breakfast for you. And then they do also include a regular room service menu as well. Okay, so drawer number 2, these are all the same size. These drawers are pretty good as far as the size goes and pretty deep. So you'd be able to fit quite a bit. And then in here is where your hair dryer is. If you need to dispose of medical needles, you can ask for an actual container for that. And then here's some Kleenex. And then in this cabinet is your mini fridge. And this is my favorite thing because it's amazing to have a mini fridge in your room. Okay, so obviously nothing in it right now. I'm going to put all my Evian bottles in here so that they get nice and cold. But perfect to have for getting things cold. All right, so as we move on, here is the wall with the TV on it, and it's a really nice size TV. So gone are the days of the ships with the little teensy TVs. All the newer ships have large flat screen TVs, which is great for someone like me because I actually do spend a lot of time in my cabin. There is a little shelf. It's a very thin shelf, but it's deep enough you can fit things in here if you actually want to. And then over here you have your curtains, and then I'll show you guys the balcony in just a minute. And then on this side of the bed, you do get a little nightstand. You can fit quite a bit in there. So if you're someone who likes to read before bed, or you want to store some shoes, or just whatever you need, there's plenty of space. Here's your light switch for the room. It actually turns off the top lights. And then this little black one is what turns on and off your reading light. And then you do have an outlet on this side of the bed, so it's a normal outlet. And then I have a king size bed, which is really nice and comfy looking. And above the bed, you actually get more storage. So if you open it, you can see that you can fit quite a bit inside of these. So if you're someone who packs a lot of stuff, or if you are with like your whole family in this room, there's definitely lots of storage. And then on the other side of the bed, as you can see here, you also get the same shelving as the for the nightstand. However, the phone is over here. So you don't have as much counter space on this nightstand because of the phone. But, you know, oh, I don't know if my phone's working. I'll have to ask my steward. My phone doesn't work, but I'm pretty sure it's supposed to show you the time and all the information on here. So I'll check with Walter about that and get back to you guys. But again, same light, same night light, or reading lamp, I should say. Very nice decor, in my opinion. And then, of course, you do have storage above as well. Now, next to the bed, you have one of two closets. You actually get two closets in this room. So this one is where the safe is. You have a little area to hang up like dresses or formal wear, coats would go great in here. And then lots of shelving, so you have plenty of space for storing your clothes. And then, of course, you have your safe, which I would highly recommend putting things like your passport in the safe, because that is something you really don't want to lose. And then there's also a little hook right here. So if you have things like hats or belts or scarves, you can hang them up here. And then right below that is two drawers. These are actually quite large. So these would fit quite a lot of clothes in them. And then you have your sofa. Now, I believe that these sofas usually pull out into a bed, but I'm not 100% if you have to book a certain room for that. But either way, this is a very large sofa. So I probably honestly won't use it. You have a couple of pieces of artwork, very nice. Ignore my mess. Sorry, I left all my stuff out. And then you have your other closet over here on the other side of the sofa. And this one's just one large closet. So you can see there's lots of hangers. And then there's actually a dowel. So it splits the closet basically, and you have two separate areas you can hang things from. No drawers on this one. And then here's the bathroom. It's right next to the closet. So the light switch for it is actually right here on the outside. There is a little sign warning you that you have to step up to get into the bathroom. So at night, be very careful. You don't want to trip and fall. But I actually really enjoy the bathrooms on these ships. I think they're very well done. You have a decent sized shower. Now keep in mind, I'm 5 feet tall, so my idea of a good sized shower is not going to be the same as someone who's like 6'3". But for me, it's more than enough space. Obviously, you have your toilet. You have a shelf on the bottom. You actually have a couple shelves you can use. So there's extra towels, extra toilet paper, but you can store some toiletries down here. They do give you another trash can and then a toilet brush if you need to clean the toilet. It does tell you to only flush toilet paper, don't flush anything else, which honestly should be a no-brainer, but you'd be surprised. And then this is the actual flush mechanism. So you have a very nice countertop with a really beautiful backsplash. And then you have a good size sink. And then of course you get your hand soap. Okay. And then you also have some shelving. So you get a couple more glasses and then 3 different shelves. Also, something I never noticed. Look at that. There's some like outlet things. I don't know if you guys can see that, but anyways, very large size mirror. Very nice lighting. Hello. So overall, very nice bathroom. Lots of towels, towel racks. You do also have some hanging hooks here on the wall and on the door to hang your towels. And then inside the shower, let me show you guys the inside. So it's kind of like a half circle shape. And here's your hot and cold nozzle. Here's your turning it on nozzle. Here's the actual shower head. So it's a nice size shower head. You have a shelf to put some soaps or body, whatever stuff, like shampoos, conditioners. There's a handle if you need to hold on because, you know, you're on a ship. So just remember it might not always be smooth and steady. They do give you hair and body wash 2-in-1. I personally like to bring my own toiletries just because I prefer that. But if you're someone that's not picky, definitely you can use their stuff and it's fine. And they also give you, they have a footrest here. And that's easy. So if you need to shave, it makes it a lot easier to have that. Now, one thing to note, they do not have a clothesline in this room or in this bathroom. So I know a lot of ships usually have a clothesline. There is not one in here. It looks like you would just need to use these hooks if you were going to be planning on hanging any of your clothes. Okay, and I think that's pretty much it for the room. I don't think I missed anything. If I did, I'm sorry. This is obviously my first full room tour for the cabin on this ship. So with that said, let's go outside. I'll try to show you how the balcony works. Hopefully I can figure it out. So let's take a look here. So here's some info. And then here is the child lock. Now, I'm going to have to keep this unlocked because I am child-sized. I am 5 feet tall. So this is basically, without stretching, this is where my hand reaches. I can barely reach this. So I am going to have to go up on my tippy toes to reach this. So I think I'm just going to leave that. This is the handle to get outside. So all you do to open it, you turn it so that the handle's like this, and then you just slide it open. You do have a very nice size balcony. Again, be very careful. There is a step, so don't trip. And the balcony is a decent size. You do get chairs with footrests underneath, which is going to be amazing. And then you also get a little table. And overall, guys, this is a great balcony. Okay guys, so that's going to do it for the cabin tour. I hope that you enjoyed seeing what the balcony room looks like. Hopefully I didn't leave out anything too important, but as always guys, thank you so much for watching. And if you like this video, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up, or maybe share it with someone who might be going on Ovation of the Seas. And I will see you guys in the next video. Have a good one, guys. Bye.